What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be drifting the FRS for the last time in a very long time, which you might be wondering, like, why do I have a smile on my face when I say that? Well, that's because we ordered the PBM kit. So we are going to be having an angle kit coming along pretty soon here, and I managed to nab a private day in lieu of that because I knew I'm not going to be driving for quite a while. So we're just going to be sending off the FRS today in its last drift day, quote unquote. But the really exciting part is this is going to be Nick's first drift day, Mr. Drip and Drift. So I'm really stoked for him to get involved, get out here and start driving himself. So how do you feel at your first drift event here?
Nervous but excited, dude.
Okay.
I need to check a couple things, honestly, with the new power steering.
There we go.
That's the one thing I'm a little worried about. But yeah, we're gonna send it.
Yeah, see what happens, right?
Yeah,
that's part of.
That's why I didn't drive it here, because like I want to throw it.
Yeah.
And I know I got gas in it yesterday, and I was trying to throw it a little bit, and it was still grippy. So I filled up the back to 44 PSI. The front's at 35 for now. I feel like I could let it out, let some more out if I want, but we're gonna let it fly.
Good shit.
Yeah,
good
dude.
Shit. That's a good answer. Guys, we are getting started now on our this is our 4th private day with the FRS. 4th private day at OSW. This is our like 9th event total with the car. It's been dope as shit, and we haven't even had an angle kit yet. Can't wait for that. But in the meantime, let's destroy this car, or I mean these tires. Nail that cone. That I'm on stock wheels all 4 around. I made that decision because I thought it was gonna be raining today and I thought it would be better, but just overall it's gonna be a good test too to see if the hot boy wheels up front are helping me out or not. I would say no. It honestly feels like I have more angle with a smaller tire, which kind of makes sense. I guess I've just never swallowed my ego enough to take the wheels off. guys, so we're gonna switch it up now a little bit and do a different layout. We're gonna be doing what's called the kidney bean, which is honestly my most hated layout. I've never successfully completed it, I think, technically, but it was a really long time ago when I first tried it. It was right after the Learner's Day, on the same day as Learner's Day. So it'll be cool to try it out now, see if I got it, or see if I don't got it. Whatever the opposite of that is. So not as clean as Jordy's runs that I saw him do earlier, but I'm pretty proud of myself that I knocked that out first try, pretty much. A little sketchy, but I did it. Down, and then that was probably a little too much. So I need to scrub them back in. Also, what's really happening there is I'm not being fast enough on the e-brake and then off the e-brake. I need to like do it enough just to lock the differential back up and then get back on the gas like ASAP. I was on the gas, or I was on the e-brake a little too long, and then didn't have enough speed to clear the corner. It felt so weird though. I need like really small shoes. Alright guys, this will probably be our last session just for a little bit while we let the car cool off, and also check on Nick. Unfortunately, he's had a bunch of car problems and he's trying to iron them out, which is kind of a good thing. Figure it out now instead of an event. I legitimately might sell all of my wheels and go back to stock wheels. Oh my god. So this is the really, I guess, unfortunate part of drifting, but it's very much a part of drifting, I suppose, because I've seen it go down a million times, and I'm not the first person for it to happen to. But we potentially messed up some rings on the engine, which means that it's smoking, it's passing oil through into the combustion area and smoking out the back. It's not crazy bad. I don't have rod knock, but I'm just trying to look at the positives and trying to think of a plan. And right now my only idea, my only thing I can really do is pack up and try to get home. So I'm pretty confident the car can do it. It's running smooth, like I said, just quite a lot of oil. So I might lose some oil, might lose some gas. But all in all, I think we're gonna make it home. So it's time to start that journey that I've always thought about coming to OSW. Like, when's my day? All right, Nick, first drift event.
You hook it like that.
It was good. I mean, a lot of time spent working under the car, but the last 3 runs were good. Power steering went out, the fuse blew, so we found that problem. But
the misfire.
I've been convinced about getting a Z, which I could probably keep this and still afford the Z. So we might be doing that next.
We were joking earlier that we could trade cars right now because Nick's car is actually technically working better than mine, I think, at this point. Alright guys, it's time to inspect the damage. I'll show you real quick what's happening, but as soon as I show you, I pretty much need to put it in gear and get the hell out of here, unfortunately. It's just one of those days. So it sounds perfectly fine. Well, there it sounded really weak. That's honestly less smoke than earlier, so what I'm really hoping this is just the PCV, potentially just got a bunch of oil through it and it's still burning it off. I'm really hoping that's what it is, because if that's not what it is, it's the rings in the engine like I mentioned earlier. There's only one way to find out, and I think that's driving 2 hours to Palm Beach. No matter what happens here, it is what it is, right? Drift happens, so. So I really hope it was just the PCV valve. I believe that's what it is. If I'm calling it the wrong name, I'm sorry, but I just don't know what it's called. But I don't see the smoke really occurring. It could be the wind's just blowing it away, so I really won't know till I get home. But I believe it might have just been the PCV valve, and I just might have scared myself shitless for no reason whatsoever. But it's always good to err on the side of caution, right? I have a working car, I'm driving home. I feel pretty grateful about that, considering how much this car has been through overall in the past like 6 months or so. So I've been having a great time with it. Even if the story ended there for this engine, I'd honestly be okay with it in some ways. But I'm very glad that that's not the case, right? So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and the next couple of videos are gonna be preparing for the PBM angle kit. So I'm really stoked to kind of hop back in the garage. Haven't done it in a long time, and we're well overdue for some changes for the car. And I like to think that I kind of earned this angle kit. I hope I did. Leave it in the comments if you think I did, because that's the way I look at all this stuff. I don't think you need all the mods. You really should work your way up, hopefully. Either way, I know that that's the way that I enjoy it myself personally, is doing one thing at a time and just growing with the car as I go. So that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe for more stuff like this. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.